Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today it is the top 6 figures of 2022 part 1. Why is it part 1? Well, because there's 12 months, so this is the first 6 months. Come on people, don't need to be explaining these things. So we're going to go from January to June and just showing off. So one kind of, it's basically either a collection or just one figure. It's basically like, you know, my thing of that month. So, to start, oh god, I kicked the light again. Jesus Christ. Sweating. So the first thing to kick it off is January. We went down to London and I said if I saw these figures in London, I would pick them up. And would you believe, I saw them in London. So guess what? I picked them up. And to start us off, we've got the Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossovers. These things... Oh, is he? Okay, I thought he was going to fall over, but he did fine. These things are incredible. I absolutely adore them. I apologise if you can hear my voice going in and out as I slowly move everything in. There we go. Good. Yeah. So these guys are so good. Articulation-wise, I mean, the neck is a little bit stiff. That's the only thing I would like them to sort out. That and the waist was a bit funny as well. But you get different sets of hands. You get wide hands, you get fists, you get gripping hands, you get the accessories, you know, unique moulding to each one except for obviously Pink, who's basically just Pink without a skirt. But still, they give us the new helmet for Pink, so that's something. It's off-center, it's triggering me. But yeah, so these... one thing I didn't like was the price hike. These guys were expensive. I think they're like $56.99. They've actually come down in price now, which is bloody typical. I thought they were going to sell out. Everything I buy doesn't sell out, but as soon as I don't buy it, oh, look at that, it's the most popular thing, and it's worth $4,000 all of a sudden. Ugh. But yeah, so these guys were so good. Everybody seemed to be really going after the Tommy figure. Tommy was also part of this 6-pack, but yes, the Tommy and the Shredder, I thought the Shredder was going to be like top of my list. But it had loose joints, it's a bit wibbly, it just didn't quite settle with me as much as I thought it would. So, bummed out, but it's fine, these things happen. These guys are amazing, they all come with their ninja heads, they come with the turtle heads. April comes with her helmet as well, so yeah, you can get that. And like I said, you've got different weapons. He comes with like a normal power axe if you want to make the set all together. He obviously comes with 2 power swords, and we've got, you know, the Tricera dagger thing with doodlies and everything. So, oh, what a set. They look so good, don't they? They look so good. I absolutely adore these things. And the gold on them too is so shiny. Look at the shells. Look at the shells. Oh my goodness. They all seem to have like the Green Ranger type colour patterns on them, which is interesting, including the little armbands. So I did read the comic, so I didn't just buy these because I'm like, oh, you know, it's the Power Rangers. I did read the comic, I did quite enjoy it. And as soon as I saw them morph, I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I'm so pleased I can get them out in figure. And yeah, such a great set. On to February! So, February, this guy was the winner for me. I didn't get this from anywhere special, so there's no real story for it. But boom! The Obara Art Trooper. Wasn't this thing, like, isn't just... I gotta take you back in on that head again. Look at the frickin' head sculpt. And the black of it is so nice too. It's got the shiny bits, and obviously all the poultry bit is all kind of a bit more of a matte, and oh, it just looks so good. I still don't own the skin ever since I did a review of this guy, and I still actually don't own the skin. I might buy it tonight. I do play that quite regularly, so I might buy this and then go on Ewok hunt and do all the that I keep doing all the time. Everybody's trying to be stealthy and I'm just over there like, oh no, it's a trap. Such a dick. But yeah, no. Yeah, an amazing piece. Really so freaking good. He photographed nicely as well. Another Instagram plug. It sounds like I'm going away, because I am. I'm also doing a little honourable mention. This one is cool. So for obviously February, Valentine's Day, I got given this. I freaking love Mosasauruses. Look at this! He's so cute! Hello! Hello! Reminds me of Douglas. I should do some more Douglas videos. But yeah, look at this. You stick it on your finger and you can wobble it. Let me do it now. You must look. Look at that. So cool. Love it. Anyway, yeah, so that was the Obara Trooper. That was my February winner because he is just something else. Really nice articulation because he uses that new body mold and just great paint scheme. I think the only thing they could have improved was the hinge joint on this side again because they've got the in and out rather than the up and down. So, but everything other than that, including the nice little moving antenna there, is just an absolute win with the crossover of the first and second looks as well in the helmet, which I adore too. So yeah, just look at this. Just look at this. I get the paint detail down there. Anyway, I did a review of this, so if you want to see that, then go search for it. What do I look like? Your butler? Okie dokie, and now we find ourselves in March. Is it not crazy that, I don't know when this goes up, is this August? I don't know, maybe. Isn't it crazy that we are now in insert month here? This year's really been flying by, and it's also been like 2 years. I was saying to Sophie the other day, it's been 2 years since lockdown. Like, what the frick, man? It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't say the L word, though. It'll happen again. Oh no! Say goodbye to you. Anyway, yeah. So, for March, we got this guy. Ugh. Wow. I can't even remember how long I waited for this guy for. It seemed like the UK was the last to get this. And it was, unfortunately, it's a bias because I freaking love the Super Saiyan 4 design. It's such a cool design. I mean, it looks like he's been coloured in by highlighter pens or kind of like a knockoff Goku. But it's just, they have the articulation in the right place. The sculpting on it is incredible. Still got their massive ass ears. Gross. Yeah, and he's also a bit wob. Why are you so wob, boy? It's just a piece. There's a few things I'm not super happy about. Like, for example, the feet are super loose. I think, yeah, his upper arm was a bit loosey-goosey too. His head is majorly loose, but not really an issue because of the amount of hair he's got. So, quality control-wise, this guy was a massive flop. This was the same month as Mechagodzilla, and I was umming and ahhing because that Mechagodzilla really blew me away. But when I come to think of like price, accessories, everything like that, this guy was kind of a blatant winner, to be fair, because he came with a lot. He came with his Super Kamehameha times 5,000 or whatever it is, interchangeable faces, whereas Mechagodzilla came with some different fingers. So, yeah. No-brainer. But yeah, doesn't he just look imposing? He's so nice. I absolutely love this piece. He's, yeah, just great. So, strongly recommend if he's still on sale. I don't really know, but very nice. And now we find ourselves in April. Some really good stuff again. Star Wars was finally coming a bit more, you know, flowingly. That's not really a word. It was coming out rapidly. It was coming out. So we were getting a lot more. So that's kind of a subtle hint into what I chose. I think this is probably going to be a lot of people's figure of that month if they had to choose. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. It was the Death Watch Mandalorian. Just like sculpt wise, articulation wise, you know, and just the fact you could use the existing flame effects from your Boba Fett and that, the articulated antenna, and just amazing looking design. I actually bought 2 of these because I liked it that much. I know there's a guy who I'm watching on YouTube who has, I think, 28 now, which is that's a bit much, but you know, the rest of the time is very nice. But yeah, no, it just had everything, and it was such a fun figure to pose. It still is. I still pose this one quite a lot. But yeah, just it had butterfly joints in there as well. Admittedly, they're not super great, but they're in there. Yeah, just all round great piece. I thought I was wrong about the butterfly joints for a second there, so I was just checking it. Turns out, no, I was not wrong. He does have butterfly joints. I thought he did. Just look at him. Look at that. Oh god, I wish they'd given that helmet to Jango Fett, like when they re-released it again. That is a drawback. Is I forgot his backpack falls out quite easily. I meant to be doing some blue tacking of that, but yeah, yeah, so nice, really good piece. They're bringing out. Fuck, I forget his name. He was in The Mandalorian. He was with Bo-Katan. I forget. Well, anyway, that other guy's coming out as well. I don't know if I'm going to get it. If it goes on sale, I might, because it's basically just this again. So, As with every month, you know, every month had good figures, otherwise I wouldn't have bought any of them if they were crap. But this one held a bit of a nostalgia point for me. It came out for pre-order, it came out in this month, which I think is now May. I'm really crap at it. Yeah, May. Yeah. And it's from Season 2 of Power Rangers. Piranha's Head. Oh man, this guy. Those episodes really stick with me, and I still to this day can't work out why. I'm not sure if it's because I was just getting about old enough to really remember what was happening in Power Rangers, but this guy, when he was blowing all his like freeze ray or whatever it was, and just like, oh God, I needed it. I needed this a lot. I also, January also had Eye Guy in there. That was really close to being at the top, but the ninja figure just took it from me. But yeah, isn't he nice? Like, yes, his paint could be a little bit better. He is missing it when you watch the show. It's kind of missing it in parts, but the sculpt is there. So if you're good enough to paint it yourself, then there you go. Issue's resolved. So, but he comes with a nice articulated head and everything. Obviously the weapon. Yeah, just this one wins it for sheer nostalgia. And also, absolutely fantastic moulding. I'm not sure if he's still available, to be fair. If he is, you should get him, because he's cool. And that's my quote on it. But yeah. Ooh. Hear that crunch? That's his ab crunch. He's got ab crunch. Look at that. Looks like he's throwing up. Sorry. Yeah. Woo! That is whatever month we're on now. That was May, right? Yeah, it was May. Good. Okay. May! Just also this relatable. That's my body shape. And finally we come to June. I thought June was quite a good month, but when I look back at the figure I was like, there's nothing really that stood out too much for me. Except for one guy, obviously. And that is Dinobot. Dinobot penis. Dinobot Sludge. I love his alt mode. He's cool in himself, but his alt mode is where it's at. I love it. It's so much fun just to pose. He has an articulated neck, the head moves, and obviously you can put the flame effects in it. The transformation is actually a little bit complicated, but once you get it down, you're alright. I had to take mine apart, again, due to a downside, due to these legs. Like that leg, you can hear it now. It's got a proper crunch in it because I basically stuffed it with cardboard in there to push the pin down. But it's, you see that one? It's a bit more loosey-goosey. It's not as bad. They're both not that bad anymore. But yeah, when I first stood it, he was just flopping all over the place. So nice to have ratchet joints, Hasbro, but it'd be good if you kind of tightened them so it actually worked. But yeah, it's really nice. He looked great with the other two, obviously, that you got so far, which is Slug Slag. Or Grimlock. Oh God, you stop looking at that, you pervs. And just generally, he looks imposing. I love it. I love the fact they've upscaled these. Just for a comparison, because I've actually got the old one here that's been unfortunately demoted to the floor. I'm going to try and get around to selling it, to be fair. It's the little one. Boop. Look at this. Look at the height difference. But then again, this was this like $17.99 back in the day, and this is $59. Jesus Christ. Hasbro is teabagging us. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little video of like my top 6 figures in the first half of 2022. I thought it would kind of make a difference to the Prime pickups I used to do. So yeah, I also this is all thanks to died. This is all thanks to TFR Wilderness. But I've actually got a book now of all the stuff I've bought. So look, don't judge me on my handwriting, okay? I can read it, that's all that matters. But yeah. Oh, there's some sneaky peeks on July there. But yeah, write down everything that I pick up now. So that's kind of fun. So I can look back and be like, oh, there's this. Also on the back I've got, I won't show you that because it shows you where I mainly live, is all the films I go see as well. Well, me and Sophie go see. I don't see it by myself anymore. But yeah, that is everything, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know if you did, otherwise I won't do any more. I'm joking. I'm still going to do what I want. You can't stop me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And until next time, I will see you all later.